Hello and welcome to Mountain Aromatics. This is number 7 in our series of Fixatives. Today I have two beautiful aroma chemicals, and the first one is peonyl. Peonyl. It's a peony. I forget that it's a anyway, I forgot the other name for it, but peonyl, Peonile. It's not a nitrile that I know of. I don't think it's a nitrile, but yeah, it doesn't smell like a nitrile type of fragrance. This is at 20%. It is 400 hours, and this is, hear me out after I describe it, okay? So it's like a geranol, a little bit of the rose, watery, clean, floral, like the peony, like a hot peony. I smelled one a couple of weeks ago that was out in the sun. It was like 99 degrees outside, and the peony was really warm. Kind of want to say fresh, but it's not like fresh. It's just kind of fresh. That sounds bad, but I don't mean it in a bad way at all. It's just not like light and airy fresh. It's more citronellol. Geranium. It's more like that. So there's a tiny bit of green in there. Gardenia. Like aspects of that green floral part of the gardenia. So the thing about this is that it's amazing how it changes in a formula, and it's in a fantastic way, magical almost. To me, if I had a list of magical aroma chemicals, this would be on that list. It is very different because, like I said, notice I said geranium, geranol, rose, but it kind of changes when it's in a formula. Has fixative properties. That's why it's in here. It lasts 400 hours. It really helps with your floral fragrances. And it does help with like diffusion and gives it a little bit of lift. Now, to me, it doesn't do like projection, but it helps with that longevity of like giving it some structure. To me, that's the word. It's almost like it puts in a structure, and that structure, the bones in there don't smell like geranium or geranol or geranium absolute. It changes into kind of like what you put it in, what you're putting it with, in a magical kind of way. And when it's on your skin, it's not this over geranium kind of aroma. It's magical. It's pretty amazing because it makes itself blend in your formula, but it becomes the bone and gives and gives structure. So I'm not saying it gives structure like this, but it gives structure like this, where everything is all in here and is a huge part of it, but this is the structure part holding it up. It's like that. And it takes on the materials that you're putting in. I'm telling you, it's pretty magical. When you smell it at 100%, like out of the bottle, mine's at 20%. That's why mine's at 20%, is because it's very strong and you're going to be like, whoa. And it'll be a little off-putting and because of what you've heard, but oh my God, do not be afraid of it. Put it down to 20% or 10%, whatever. Mine's at 20, and at 20%, it just does magic. It does what I'm talking about. It's crazy because I can't explain it except for how I explained it. It does that. So, again, I've been pairing my two fixatives in interesting ways. So, the next one that I have is Sandalore. Sandalore, you're like, oh, another sandalwood. Kind of, except for there's some magic to it. So today's theme is magic. It is by Givaudan. It's 400 hours. This one, as well, like different than other sandalwoods, this one is very diffusive. This is a great blender and is not near to the degree of a sandalwood. It's not I'm telling you, it's not another sandalwood molecule. It's not. So hear me out. Trust me on this. Use this as a fixative. This is a blender as well. This gives diffusive properties. Already, I could stop right there, and that's reason enough that you should have this. It is not a sandalwood. It just is, even though it's called Sandalore, it is a little magical. Because it is, it's, how can I say this? Even though it's rich and warm, it's not strong at all. It's almost undetectable. Very clean. It goes under my products of magical. It is like no other sandalwood that you have. It's not going to be in that category. Absolutely, you can use it for a sandalwood accord, but do not think, oh, here's another sandalwood molecule. No, it just is not. This one is not going to alter your fragrance formula much at all. It's going to give magic to it. Because it's very, very, very light, and it gives a tiny bit of sweetness. And I'm noticed not one time did I say woody, because I just don't smell it as woody. This is to do work. It's to give volume. It's to give diffusiveness. It's to blend. It'll bring that wood up to the top and mix with the citruses. It will, and it's a fixative. It's a worker material, and it's why I put them together. They're both deceptive. They're both magical. They're both not what you think they are, and they do so much more work than you imagine. And they do magical work. So that I really, really love them. And then you put the two together, you can have a beautiful, incredible beginning part of a formula. I appreciate you so much listening to me, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what you guys think of these two materials. I love them. I'm telling you, I cannot tell you enough how much I highly suggest them and how much I absolutely love them. I value them a lot for what they do and the magic that they bring. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope these fixative videos helped. I know today's had to have helped because they're just that amazing. So thank you for being with me. I appreciate it. I will see you on the next Mountain Aromatics. Go ahead and click like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye.